Hey there YouTube, it's your boy Amir91. I'm here for the unlock for version 4.0 or above on the baseband 5.14.02 or above. You're basically going to upgrade the baseband to a iPad's baseband, which is also vulnerable to ultra snow, and the new ones basically aren't. So you're going to upgrade your baseband to 6.15.00 because it's still vulnerable to AT plus XAPP. It's the iPad baseband. And anyways, this is the dev team blog, and they posted up a tutorial for a Ponish tool, but I'm gonna show the tutorial for Red Snow, which is in my opinion the easier one. Red Snow is both on OS X and Windows. So what you're gonna have to do is download Red Snow 0.9.6 beta 5, and I will post up the link for that down there now, the description. Anyway, so let's get started. Anyways, here's an iPhone 3GS hold on, version 4.1, and let me show you that real quick. And let's see, it says version 4.1, and I'm gonna show you how to get this program. It's called iDetector. It's for iPhone 3GS especially. It's to detect if you have the new base boot ROM or the old one. This is the new 8GB 3GS, and this obviously has the new boot ROM, but I'm going to show you how to detect the old boot ROM from new boot ROM. Anyways, basically what you gotta do is turn it off. Okay, now that the iPhone is off, I already have this bookmark, but I'll post a link for that also. It's called iDetector, and this is what it's gonna look like. Pop your 3GS into DFU mode and press the button below. Ensure iTunes is installed. Make sure you have the latest iTunes version, guys. That's 10.1, I guess. Okay. Anyways, to put it into DFU mode, hold the on-off button, press the home button, 1, 2, 3. Actually, keep holding it until the apple goes away. There you go. Now let go of the power button, and it'll show you a little glitch on the screen or whatever. If not, then whatever. And if you hear a sound on your computer, make sure you have your iPhone plugged in before you do that, guys. Now, anyways, now I'm gonna click it, and it says searching for DFU, and it says your iPhone 3GS contains the new boot ROM. If you have the new boot ROM, guys, and you're on version 4.2.1, your jailbreak will be tethered. That means that when you turn it off, excuse me, when you turn it off, you're gonna have to keep jailbreaking it, and select the option boot from Pwn or whatever, so you can get it back into normal, because that's how it is, I guess. Comex needs to work on that. Anyways, moving on. Now that my iPhone is already in DFU mode, I'm gonna go ahead and run Red Snow, and I'm also gonna post the link of the IPSW files you need to download. And here, it doesn't come, well, you know, they don't come like that, named or whatever. But I kind of just label them separately so I can understand which one does what. Anyway, iPad. This one basically installs the iPad baseband. And click Browse. If you're on 4.0 or 4.1, guys, and you have an old boot ROM and you want to install custom boot logos because the new boot ROM is not able to do that, you're gonna have to run the 4.1 firmware. Now guys, listen to this carefully. If you're going to run the 4.1 IPSW on a 4.0 device, you will lose something. I lost my ability to work with Safari. My Safari on my phone doesn't work anymore, but they have lots of web browsers on the App Store for free or whatever, so I just got one of those. But that's a risk I'm willing to take. So therefore, guys, I am not responsible for the damage done to your iPhone. This is only a tutorial. And yeah, okay, so anyways, that's a 4.1 iPhone, so I'm going to look for the 4.1 firmware. iPhone 3GS is iPhone 2.1, 4.1, and there you go, if you can see it. Open. Now it's going to say processing firmware. Okay, this is what it's going to ask you. Is this the newer model of the iPhone 3GS? Don't read the rest if you already did the eye detector. Is this the newer model? My eye detector said yes, so I'm going to click yes. And then I'm going to click next, and it's going to patch me up a kernel. Okay, now if you're not already jailbroken with LimeRain, okay, I'm jailbroken already with LimeRain, so I'm not gonna install Cydia. But for those of you who aren't jailbroken already, I say install Cydia. Custom bundles are tar files if you have your own files that you want to put in. But this is what I'm talking about. Install the iPad baseband. Now it's gonna say, this option lets you upgrade your iPhone baseband to an iPad baseband that can be unlocked with ultrasnow, basically. But you will not be able to downgrade back to an official Apple iPhone baseband, guys. Therefore, your warranty is void. You may not return your phone. You can't do anything with your phone. Even if you restore it 1,000,000 times, you will not get your old baseband back. So do this at your own risk. Are you sure you want to do this? Yes. This right here is for the new basebands. If you have version 2.4.2, you will have a tethered jailbreak. So every time you're gonna have the iPhone, like the recovery logo screen, you're gonna have to come back to Red Snow and keep putting just boot tethered right now. Anyways, next. And I'm already in DFU mode, so I do not need to perform this step. But for those of you who skipped the eye detector the step, you weren't supposed to do that. It's way more riskier, but follow the directions. You saw it earlier how to put it in DFU mode, and click next. And here you go. It's fetching iPad baseband files, and this will take a little while, guys, because they're getting them directly from Apple. If you have Pwnage tool, you're gonna have to download a separate iPad 3.2.2 IPSW, and you're gonna have to extract it from that directly. I'm gonna post the links for all that I'm using right now, so don't trip balls over it. Actually, I'm just gonna put it all in a folder, a zip folder, and upload it to Mediafire, I suppose. So it'll be easier. But the IPSW you should get by yourself. There you go. Waiting for reboot. And it's gonna show verbose, sorry, a jailbreak. You can see the similar step on Green Poison. When you first install Green Poison, you're gonna see this. Now this is gonna take a while. There you go, flashing. Okay, the jailbreak is done, and as the iPhone has rebooted, it's going to show you a blank logo. Mine shows a custom logo because I have the old boot ROM. Okay, there you go. That's my USB sound. Anyways, here you go, guys. Okay. Since I was previously jailbroken with Lime Rain, I have Cydia. Now let's go check this out. Let's go to settings. General. Sorry. About. All the way down, you will see the baseband. That is the iPad baseband. Now we will go into Cydia. This step is always slower for the iPhone 3G, and because it has a slower processor, I suppose. It's gonna download my packages or whatnot. Okay guys, now we're gonna go to manage sources, and okay, ignore the first two. I'm not supposed to be having those. Anyways, repo666.ultrasnow.com. I already have it unlocked. So what you're gonna do here, it says iPhone Dev Teams iPhone 4 3G and 3GS software unlocked now added with Pwn Apple, compatible with iPhone 4 baseband 15900. iPhone 4, your next unlock will come out in a bit. And anyways, so you notice that it doesn't have the next boot ROM. Baseband supported. So it says 16.15.0. Thanks to Sharif Hashim and Oranev. And it would say install up here, so click modify or whatever. You know what, I'll just reinstall it for you guys. Reinstall. And confirm. I think it's gonna tell me to restart the springboard or reboot my phone, I'm not sure yet. Okay, you're gonna see that. This is restart springboard. There you go. Your iPhone is now unlocked. Let me add my SIM card to it to make sure it's unlocked. Okay, so I have the T-Mobile SIM card I will be using, and I will put it in here now, however that goes. And there you go. It's going to show me a little thing up there. It realizes that it's detected a SIM card, but I'm gonna reboot the phone. Turn it back on. Okay, now it's going to say searching. Okay. It's going to keep searching. And there you have it, guys. That is obviously T-Mobile. This phone is officially unlocked. Not officially, but unofficially unlocked, sorry.